At the firehouse, I love cooking chicken wings, and this is a really cool way I tried out to cook them. And I put them in the crock pot. I put very little actual liquid marinade in there. It was like pickle juice and some soy sauce, and then a bunch of seasonings. But they were like frozen a little bit, so it did end up having a ton of chicken broth, which you'll see I end up using at the end. And so then after I get them out, they cook for 4 hours on high, and then I put the oven on broil and season them a little bit extra, and then I put them in the low shelf so they didn't get burnt. And they won't get burnt on the bottom because they're on broil, so the heat comes from the top. So after, 20, 30 minutes in there, I give them the flip. You can see they need to be cooked on the bottom to get the crispiness. So when these came out, they tasted like a dry rub chicken wing or rib. They didn't even need sauce. We have a strong sauce game, as you can see, but they were so good by themselves. And these were just $2.50 a pound over at our local area. They were such a big hit. It just cost the crew $5.20 each. We already had the rice, we already had the potatoes, and it was a huge hit. So I enjoyed it. It fell off the bone, crispy, tender. What more can you want? Look at the crunch right there. And then my buddy Boone threw it in with the teriyaki sauce in the shaker. Now here's how I made the rice. I took the chicken broth and measured it out 1.5 cups with 1 cup of rice, I believe. That might have been double that, I can't remember. And then, you put it on low, cover it, and cook that for 15 to 20 minutes, depending. And then moving on there, I went ahead and had some extra marinade. So I went ahead and added the potatoes and onions to the chicken broth. I did add a little bit of water, and I added a little bit more salt. And both of those were so good because they had all the pickle juice flavor, they had the seasoning flavor, they had the chicken stock flavor, and it was cool to have a little chicken soup with the potatoes and onions. You can put a little rice in it. It was just a nice free side that I made use of the byproduct. We didn't have to throw anything out. And here's me trying it at the end there. Delicious. It was a hit. Best ad in the world. Best firefighter in the world. Get you some.